Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I trust that you are all doing well. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, you're most welcome to Acedo's Kitchen. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you. Today I am preparing mandazi. This recipe contains eggs but no milk. All I need for this recipe is self-raising flour, sugar, eggs, warm water, cooking oil and cardamom powder. In a large bowl, I have 3.5 cups of self-raising flour, to which I add my cardamom powder. I leave the remaining half a cup, which I will add in later. You can also add a tablespoon of baking powder to plain flour if that is all you have. I am using a teaspoon of cardamom powder, but you can adjust the amount to your liking. I add oil and mix well to combine. Once this is evenly mixed in, I add my sugar and continue mixing. At this point, I beat my eggs and add them into the flour mix. Continue mixing until the dough gets crumbly as shown. I now start adding warm water in little increments and knead until the dough comes together and it stops sticking to my hands. Always remember to add the water really slowly. It is important to avoid what I did here. I added more water than needed, so I will add a little more flour until the dough is soft and no longer sticking to my hands. This is where the remaining half a cup of flour comes in. Because I added too much water, I needed more flour, so I added another half a cup to the dough and continued kneading. The aim here is to achieve a dough with a texture slightly softer than that of chapati. Once I am happy with the dough's texture, I add a little oil and knead for 2 minutes. Then I form a ball and coat it with oil to prevent it from sticking to the bowl. At this point, cover it with cling wrap and set it aside for an hour or two or until the dough doubles in size. It's been 2 hours and the dough has risen well. I needed to remove air bubbles and divide the dough into 2 to make it easier to work with. So before I start working on the dough, I add some oil into the pan and place it on the stove on low heat. So by the time I finish cutting the dough, the oil is ready to start cooking. Roll the dough out and cut it into your desired shape at this point. Don't roll it too thin. This is how thick I like mine. I prefer mine to be on the thinner side than the thicker side. This is a matter of preference, so you can make yours according to your preferred thickness. Just don't make it too thick so that it cooks well. I cut my last mandazis into diamond shapes, so this time I am going for square, but feel free to experiment with shapes. You can make it fun if cooking with kids. Allow them to use cookie cutters to make fun shapes. Now that the first part is done, I increase the heat to medium and check on the oil. Once it's hot enough, I start frying while I finish off the rest of the dough. Drop the dough pieces gently to avoid getting burnt by splashbacks. To ensure that the mandazis are well cooked, ensure that the oil is hot but not too hot. If it's too hot, the mandazis will burn on the outside and remain uncooked in the inside. And if it's too cold, the dough will soak in oil and be hard to eat once cooked. So, medium heat gives you the best results. It leaves you with soft, evenly cooked mandazis with a nice and crispy finish. When the mandazis start flipping themselves, as you can see here, it indicates that they're ready to start turning. Allow the mandazis to cook undisturbed. Once you achieve your desired color, turn the mandazis and allow the other side to cook and remove onto a plate or bowl lined with paper towel to drain any excess oil. Repeat this step until all dough pieces are done. This is what we are left with, nice and crispy mandazis. They are crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Just look at that, doesn't that look good? It also smells and tastes amazing. Please try it and let us know what you think in the comments section. If you are yet to subscribe and would like to be kept updated on my recipes, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it to help it get in front of a wider audience. For comments, questions and suggestions, please write them down in the comments section below. This helps me gauge whether I reach the right people. Thanks for watching and see you all in my next video.